Welcome to Simple Steps to Success. And today we're going to be looking at module number 5 entitled Becoming a Magnet for Success. So this module is really about your relationship with yourself. And in the past, we've probably been told that success and happiness is actually out there for us. But the reality is that unless we fix what's going on inside of us, it's going to be impossible for us to have any external success. And I believe that our internal world is actually the thing that causes our external world to appear in front of us. And I believe also that this is actually the main reason why a lot of capable and successful people, they struggle and they fail in life, because they're always thinking that success is actually out there, but they're actually not trying to clean up and fix what's going on inside them. So just remember that these are my own thoughts, my own ideas that have helped me and my clients. They do not reflect the opinions of other people. And again, they're only here to help you. And for best results, please go through the modules in the correct order. So our objective today is on how we can have a great relationship with ourselves. And I believe that once we are able to have a good relationship with ourselves, we'll be able to significantly improve our emotional and our mental state. So I believe we can actually improve our mental health a little bit more. We'll be able to feel somehow that we're more lucky and we're blessed with great opportunities. Others will somehow seem to be very much attracted to you because you're radiating such a good level of energy and a good vibration. Also, we'll be able to hold on to success much longer when we have a good relationship with ourselves. So one of the things I wanted to mention is that when you develop a better relationship with yourself, you actually grow as a person, and you can naturally begin to attract things that you want in your life. And the bonus is that all these things that you attract actually come to you with very little effort. So you can see in this diagram here, in this visual that I'm showing you, that the circle is expanding, and now all of the things that you may want in your life now are within your grasp. And as a bonus, like I said, you will begin to attract other great opportunities without very much effort or stress on your part. So how do we develop a better relationship with ourselves? So what I think, which is very critical, is that you actually pay attention to the type of people that you spend time with. So you want to make sure that you spend time with people who encourage and support you. I heard this quote a while ago, and it said, "We become our environment." And I believe this to be true. And when you spend time with encouraging people, what will happen is they'll actually help you see your good points, and you'll be able to see what you're truly capable of. You'll also learn how to better encourage yourself during times of difficulties and when you're having challenges. Another way to develop a better relationship with yourself is to develop yourself. And you can do this by the books you read, by what you listen to, and what you watch. And this is very important, because if you're not doing this deliberately, what is happening is that we are being influenced consistently without even knowing it. So there are a lot of companies out there that are spending millions and millions of dollars to convince you that you're not good enough so that you can go ahead and buy their products and services. And this is done on a deliberate basis. And this is why I believe that many, many people today look at themselves and see themselves as being inferior, because they're not protecting what they're allowing in to their minds. Another way to have a better relationship with yourself is to list and reflect daily on your past successes. And when you do this, it will remind you as to how good you are, and it'll give you that jolt of confidence when you may feel fear or doubt in a task that you're doing. Another way you can improve your belief with yourself, your relationship with yourself, is actually to improve your beliefs. And I believe that this is really one of the most important things that you can do for yourself. So a lot of times people think that if we have a lot of things in our life, then we're successful. But I have another belief. And my belief is it's not how much we have in our life, but it's how much we appreciate what we have in our life. So if you can start to appreciate more of what you have in your life, you will naturally start to feel really, really good about yourself, and you'll be more optimistic, and you'll be able to think more clearly and innovatively during difficult times. Another really good belief that I have adopted over the last few years is that my past does not have to equal my future. So if you've had a difficult past, it does not mean that you're going to have a difficult future. Another one that I have put in my mind, and I made it stick there, is that anything is possible. I always believe that anything is possible. And this keeps me very motivated and very driven in terms of going after my goals. It's also important to unlearn some of the beliefs that are actually holding you down. And we talked about how to unlearn some of these beliefs in one of the previous modules. So please go back to those previous modules if you want to figure out how to do this. Another way you can have a great relationship with yourself is to continue doing the things that you love, even if you're not getting paid to do them. So this sounds weird to a lot of people. And they're like, why would I do things if I actually am not getting paid to do it? And there's actually a very important reason why you should always keep doing the things that you love. And the reason for this is because you become more clear and you get better at your talents and your gifts. And then you can develop these talents further. And also when you're doing the things that you love, life becomes more fun and enjoyable. And if you become the best at what you do, people will pay you a lot of money to do what you love to do. Another thing you can do to have a better relationship with yourself is make more decisions for yourself. And this will help you begin to trust yourself a lot more. And you'll be able to set boundaries that will help you to be treated in the way that you would like to be treated. And as a result, you'll have more respect and admiration from others around you. Another way to have a better relationship with yourself is to help others. And this is what I call being a person of value. And being a person of value, in my opinion, is the key to having a very, very rich and abundant life. Also, another way to do this is to use your imagination correctly. A lot of us, when we have challenges or difficulties, we use our imagination in the wrong way. What we do is we imagine things going really bad, and we imagine the worst case scenario. But what if we did it the other way? What if we started imagining things go really well for us and started to imagine all the great things we could have in our life if we didn't give up and we pursued what we wanted to? And I believe our imagination is one of the most underutilized things that we have been given in our life. Another very important thing to do to have a good relationship with yourself is to stop following the crowd. The crowd is usually going to be wrong. And the reason why I say this is because if you look at the statistics today, most people are unhappy at work. Most people feel that they're not in good shape. Most people feel that they lack enough money in their life. So why would we want to follow the crowd when the crowd is not happy? So if you are going to have a better relationship with yourself, you should learn to think for yourself. And this is going to take a lot of courage, but let me tell you, it's worth it in the long run. And lastly, one of the best ways you can have a better relationship with yourself is to work with coaches and mentors. And I can honestly tell you that if it wasn't for my coach and my mentors in my life, I would not be as happy and as fulfilled as I am today. And I can tell you that my life improved 1,000% after putting the right people around me. So we're at the end of the module, and as always, I'm going to give you an exercise to follow. And what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to think about how good your relationship is with yourself. And then rank your relationship with yourself from a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being the best, 1 being the worst. And then what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to think of one thing you can do from this module that you can commit to for 30 days. Once you can do this, it'll turn into a habit, and within no time, you'll learn to have a much better relationship with yourself. But what's even better is you'll start to notice everything in your life outside of you will also start to improve. Okay, so here's the summary for today. We talked about the most important step to success and happiness, and that is having a great relationship with yourself. And we talked about many different ways in which you can have a better relationship with yourself. And a lot of them are different and unique, but have been proven to work in the past for me and for a lot of my other students and my clients. Okay, so thank you very much, and we will see you in the next module.